How are we doing today? I trust we are all doing fantastic. I'm here today to talk to you about the liver. The liver is one of the most important organs in your body. And when something happens to it, it can progress all the way to liver failure. And when the liver fails, Hmm, it is a bad thing to happen. About 2 million deaths are associated with liver diseases every single year. That's 2 million people. So it's not that uncommon. But there are things you can do to protect the ones you can protect. And then we leave the rest to God, like I always say. So, where is the liver? It's located below your diaphragm. And there's an organ that detoxifies alcohol when you take it. Basically, is where your alcohol is processed. Okay? Over time, if you take, of course, the liver is incapable. It can handle alcohol, except when taken in excess. It overwhelms the liver. And if this continues to happen over and over and over again, eventually your liver may become sick. And one of the sicknesses that alcohol can cause is called fatty liver disease, where fat begins to build up in your liver. Okay? And if you stop taking alcohol at that point, it may be okay. It may even reverse. But if you continue to abuse alcohol, that means taking alcohol in excess. It's not like you can't take alcohol. The liver is capable of handling it. But like I said, taking it in excess. If you continue to do that, it can now progress to something called cirrhosis. And when cirrhosis happens, that is scarring of the liver. It cannot be reversed at that point. And when that continues to happen, it may lead to liver failure. What are the risk factors? That simply means the things that make it more likely for one to get liver disease. Number one is genetics. If it runs in your family, you're more likely to get it. Number two, lifestyle, consumption of alcohol once again. Another one is diabetes. Another one is obesity. People that are obese and diabetic are more at risk at getting liver disease. So there are other types of liver disease that we'll quickly touch on, but not too much. For example, there's liver cancer. Another one, there's hepatitis. Hepatitis, I'm sure some of us must have heard about, is caused by viral infection. But there is a vaccine for hepatitis B. One can make sure they are vaccinated with all the vaccine available for hepatitis. And what are the things we can do to protect ourselves? Number one, we can get regular checkups because, like everything else, if caught early, is more likely to be managed successfully. It can be treated successfully. Okay, so let's make sure we're getting regular checkup. We have already talked about not drinking alcohol. So not drinking alcohol is the most simple thing we can do for ourselves. Now, this liver disease is in stages, okay? It can start with fatty liver disease, inflammation of the liver, but if left untreated, that's why it's important to catch it early. If left untreated, can progress all the way to liver failure. And when the liver fails, you can imagine it's not a beautiful thing to happen because all those things that the liver is doing, like detoxifying and all that, will stop. And eventually, at some point, the only option one may have is liver transplant. And how easy is that? I'm sure we can all agree that it cannot be easy. So let's make sure we're doing the singular most important, simplest thing we can do for ourselves, which is stop drinking alcohol. So what are the signs you should look at for the signs of liver disease? Number one, yellowing of the skin and eyes. Okay, if you start your skin or your eyes start getting yellow, it's time to get checked out by a doctor. Number two, swelling of the abdomen, the upper right side of the abdomen, swelling. So if you're seeing that and it's not explained, maybe it's not because of the fufu you ate, you want to get checked out. Number three, itching of the skin. the skin tend to itch. Also, constantly get it checked out. Number 4, dark urine. If your urine start being dark for no other reason, maybe close to a coke color or something like that, get it checked out. Number 5, fatigue. When for no reason you're extremely exhausted all the time, non-stop, and there's no explanation for it, it's time to get checked out. Number 6, clear, light colored stool. When your stool is light colored, it's time to get checked out. And finally, nausea and vomiting. Okay, so when you see a combination of these signs, I mean, seeing them doesn't necessarily mean you have liver disease. That's why it's important to get checked out. But a combination of these signs is time to see your doctor so they can get you checked out. Because like I've always said, when caught early, depending on the underlying cause, it can be treated better. It can even reverse, it can be managed better. So, and most importantly, prevent it from continuing to escalate. Okay, what can you do for yourself? I've said it before: lifestyle changes, exercise, eat healthy, make sure you're not obese. If you have diabetes, make sure it's controlled, and also get regular checkups. And you already know, limit alcohol consumption. And if you're already having any type of liver disease at any stage, stop alcohol completely. Stop it. Stop it completely. Okay? The final ones is swelling of the leg and ankle and mental fog. When you begin to forget things, forgetfulness, or you can't concentrate, memory. So all these things combined, it's time to get your liver function checked out and have a doctor to guide you and help you manage it. Okay? Thank you all for watching. Like I always say, please help me create this awareness. Send this video to your neighbor, your brother, your sister, your friend. There are people that don't know these things. You may already know it, but there are people that don't know these things. So share it so we can save more lives, we can prevent chronic diseases, and help people to live their best life. Thank you. And if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching my beautiful face, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Comment, like this video, and I really would appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've learned something. Thank you, and may God bless you. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.